Good morning. Now, let us discuss how do I set a dynamic IP address. On Windows 10, you can configure a network adapter to use a static IP address manually, or you can use a automatically assigned configuration using a local dynamic host configuration protocol or DHCP server. Sa Windows 10, pwede ka makakonfigure og mga network gamit ang static IP address, or pwede po ka automatically makagamit sa configuration gamit ang local dynamic host configuration protocol or DHCP server. Although using a static IP address is recommended for devices that provide services to network users as its configuration never changes. Kung magamit ang static IP address na nag-recommended og mga devices o nag-provide og mga services para sa mga network users, pero kung once na nakaset na kag IP address, dili na siya ma-change. It may come a time when you no longer need this configuration. Abot sa time na dili na nato ni siya need pod na gamiton kini na configuration. And a dynamically assigned network configuration will be more suited. So mas prefer pa nato magamit ang dynamic host configuration protocol or DHCP. If you use a static IP address and need to switch a dynamic configuration, it's possible to perform this task in several ways. Kung magamit ta og static IP address, need na to mag-switch into dynamic, possible siya na mabuhat nato gamit lang ang mga task na in several ways, including using the settings app, control panel, command prompt, and even a PowerShell. In this guide, you'll learn the steps to remove a static IP address configuration to obtain a dynamic configuration from the DHCP server on Windows 10. So, here's the several ways change to dynamic IP address from settings, from command prompt, from PowerShell, and control panel. So, first,
Change to dynamic Internet Protocol address from settings. To enable DHCP to obtain a TCP or IP configuration automatically on Windows 10, use this step. First is open settings on Windows 10. Second, click on network and internet. Third, click on internet or Wi-Fi. Fourth, click the network connection. Fifth, under the IP setting. TCP means Transmission Control Protocol. 6. Use the Edit IP Settings drop-down menu and select the automatic DHCP option. 7. Click the Save button. Once you complete the step, the networking stack configuration will reset and your device will request an IP address from the DHCP server. Next, we have change to dynamic IP address DHCP from command prompt. To switch from a static TCP or IP configuration to a dynamically assigned configuration using DHCP with a command prompt, use these steps. First, open Start. Then second, search for command prompt. Then right-click to the top result and select the Run as the administrator option. Then third, type the following command to note the name of the network adapter and press Enter ipconfig. Then fourth, type the following command to configure the network adapter to obtain its TCP or IP configuration using DHCP and press Enter. NetSH interface IP set address, then enter net1 DHCP. So imuhang i-enter ang kanin naka-bold na word diriya. Then, in the command, make sure to change enter net1 for the adapter's name that you want to configure. After completing the steps, the network adapter will stop using a static IP address and it obtain a configuration automatically from DHCP server. So, after nimo na makomplete ang steps, ma-stop ang network adapter gamit ang static IP address. Then, mo-obtain a configuration automatically from the DHCP server.
Change to dynamic IP address DHCP from PowerCell. To remove a static IP and DNS addresses to use a dynamic configuration using PowerCell, use this step. First is open start. Second, search for PowerCell. Tapos click right the top result and select the run as administrator option. Third, use the following command to note interface index number for the network adapter. Press enter and get net IP configuration. DNS means domain name system.
If you want to change the dynamic IP address from PowerCell, please follow the step.
Fourth, type the following command to enable the network adapter to obtain its TCP or IP configuration using DHCP and press enter. So, i-type nimo ang kanina ka-bold words nga get net adapter name Ethernet 1 setnet IP interface DHCP enabled, then press enter. And the command, make sure to change Ethernet 0 for the adapter's name that you want to configure. Then fifth, type the following command to enable the network adapter to obtain its DNS configuration using DHCP and press enter. And note, DNS means domain name system. Then, so, i-type nimo ang naka-bold Japan na words nga set DNS client server address, interface index 3, reset server address. Then, press enter. And the command change T for the interface index for the adapter to configure. So, nakita na to diri as a picture nga gi-enter ang katong naka-bold nga mga words. Then once you complete the steps, the IP and DNS addresses will be reset from the adapter and your computer will receive a new dynamic configuration from the DHCP. So, once na ma-complete ang steps, ang IP and DNS address kay ma-reset from the adapter and ang ato ang computer kay maka-receive og new dynamic configuration from the DHCP.
Lastly, change to dynamic IP address from control panel. To configure a network adapter to use a dynamic IP address using control panel, use these steps. First, open control panel. Second, click on network and internet. Third, click on network and sharing center. Fourth, on the left panel, click the change adapter settings option. So we have a example picture here. Fifth, right-click the network adapter and select the properties option. Sixth, select the Internet Protocol version 4 TCP/IPv4 option. 7, click the properties button. We have an example here. 8, select the obtain an IP address and automatically option. 9, select the obtain the following DNS server address automatically option. 10, click the OK button. After completing the steps, the statically assigned TCP or IP configuration will no longer be available and the computer will automatically request a dynamic network configuration from the network. So after we complete the steps, the statically assigned or TCP configuration will no longer available and our computer will automatically request a dynamic network configuration from the network. So that's all. Thank you.